All right, guys, welcome back. Today I want to talk about my thoughts, my plans for 2024. 2023 was a great year, and I'm really pretty happy with my personal collection right now. So I did bring out a few things just to talk about because, well, I kind of wanted to compare and contrast. I was kind of thinking about what my collection looks like today. And so I brought out my least expensive watch, the F91W from Casio. I bought this on Amazon for like $1.99 a couple of years ago. It was on a crazy sale, so I had to buy one. And I did a video and I just threw it in a drawer, and it's been running ever since, just in the drawer. So very cool. It's nothing I'm ever going to wear because it's not my thing, but for $2 I had to buy it, right? And then I brought out my most expensive watch, just over 10 grand-ish, the Omega Deep Black Planet Ocean. I got from my good friend Brian over at Creations Fine Jewelers. Shameless plug for him here in Napa. And this watch is probably the watch I wear the most in my collection. Which kind of brings me to, should I sell everything else? And that is something that may happen in 2024. I may bite the bullet and sell the watches that I just don't wear. I don't know if I can bring myself to do that. Let me know your thoughts about doing that. And that kind of carries over to knives as well, which we're going to talk about also. So, yes, I wear this and the Rolex Air King the most. I really are the only two watches that I wear on a regular, consistent basis. Everything else I wear from time to time just because I feel like I should, right? And then I brought out my cheapest flashlight, Olight i3T, AAA, 20-ish bucks, if that. And my most expensive flashlight. This is a Deadwood Customs, who's no longer around, collaboration with Big Knives. And it was $700, give or take. And then I brought out my cheapest knife, the Ned Foss chain knife at about $16 on Amazon that they sent in to the channel for a video. And I brought out my most expensive knife, the Frank Fisher King Battle. 5 figures. We'll just leave it at that. Okay. So, but I'm just really rethinking my collections. And why do I have all of these watches, all of these knives that just sit around? Got some lint and stuff here on the table that I don't do anything with. Like I carried this a lot when I first got it, but I haven't carried it in years now. Why do we have this emotional attachment to things to the point where we just don't feel like we should sell them? I don't know. Help me out with that. But back to just my general collections. My watches, I think I'm good. What is my plan going forward in 2024 in the watch world? Yeah, there are a couple of watches that I would like to get. Okay? There are a couple. I really, really want a Bond watch, a James Bond watch, one that was in, like, not the actual one that was in the movie, but that model. Like, I've got 3 Omegas, the Planet, like 2 Planet Oceans and a Seamaster Professional, but none of those 3 were actually in the movies. So I would like a Bond movie watch at some point in my life. Maybe not 2024. And then there's a couple of Rolex that I do want. But is it worth 10, 15 plus $20,000? I don't know. That's the things I'm struggling with right now as I'm filming this towards the middle of January 2023. And then I'll circle back to this video in December. I'm filming this in January of 2024. And I'll circle back to this at the end of 2024 to see what I accomplished or didn't accomplish. Knives, there may or may not be a watch purchase. I'm going to say it's like 25% yes, 75% no. Knives, I'm not, even if I said it was a 50-50, I'd probably be lying. 90% chance I am going to buy a knife this year of 2024. Several, I'm sure. But I am going to be much more selective on the knives that I buy. And I have been over the last year or two of not buying every little shiny thing out there. I'm really going for more customs. I don't think I need any more Frank Fisher battles. Don't think so. The right one comes along, you never know. I don't know what I want next. Maybe a Stan Wilson non-flipper. Maybe a Todd Rexford of some variety. I really liked the Singularity C that I did a video on recently. I could see myself getting something along those lines in 2024. Okay. Some other things outside of the collecting stuff, I'd really like to do a logo in 2024. Okay. I think I've mentioned that before. And I've got a guy, Chris from Yellow Day Energy, who's offered to do it at price, which is fine. So, that's something I would like to do. I don't know if I want to get more fixed blades, but this thing is just so cool. I'm super stoked about having this in my collection. But yeah, select knives, maybe a watch, maybe not. I would like to get a logo for sure. I'd like to do that. I'd like to hit that 10,000 subscriber mark, which means nothing. It's just a mental thing because it's really the view count that drives any kind of ad revenue or anything. And I'm not here to make money. It's just one of those things that, because we've got a YouTube channel, we want to have it grow. I want it to continue to grow, not because I'm making tons of money, but because I just like to see it growing, right? I don't want to just have something here that I spend time and energy doing for it to just be flatline. I need it to kind of going beep, beep, beep. I need to get the heartbeat flowing, which then kind of goes into another part of my life is talking about heartbeats. I need to get my own heartbeat going a little more. I used to do triathlons years ago, and since then I've had some knee injuries, some foot injuries. I've just kind of been lazy. So I need to get my butt up off of the couch and do some things. Okay. And then the other couple of things, there's some house project. I bought a house this year in 2023. It's got a dozen projects that need attention at some point. There's maybe a couple of projects that need attention, but then there's a dozen more that I would like to do, right? So I would like to start to focus, and that's why some of this money that's tied up in this inventory of knives and watches might get sold to then get funneled into house projects and grandson projects, because I have a brand new baby grandson now. About a week and 2 days as of the time of filming. And then meet and greets. I would like to get out and meet some more people. I go to some shows and I try to really kind of just sneak in, see everything, and then sneak out and not make a big deal about it. Maybe 2024, I'll make a little bit bigger deal and try to meet up with more people. I kind of have my core group of friends in each of these show locations that I go and hang out with. But I think I want to kind of expand that a little bit as well. And maybe do some sort of meet and greet here at my house, if we've got people in the Northern California, San Francisco Bay Area, Greater Bay Area, Sacramento, whatnot. I've thought about doing something here and inviting people to Napa for the afternoon and just do big show and tell and bust out some banquet tables and things like that. So, I don't know. I don't really do New Year's resolutions because if you want to better yourself, just do it. Don't make a big thing about it like I'm doing right now. Wow. You get my point. So let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts are. What are you going to be doing in 2024 with your collection? And if you want to throw some personal stuff in too, that's great. But do you have a grail that you're searching for in the knife or watch or flashlight? Maybe you want a Henko flashlight or an Okluma or something like that. That's cool. Let me know. I think this is a good place also because I know a lot of people and a lot of people are always selling stuff. So if I know that Johnny is looking for X, I might hear that somebody's selling X and I might be able to connect you to. And I love doing that. I've done that a lot over the years. So let me know what your plans and thoughts are with your personal collections for 2024. I would love to hear it. And then hang out on the channel and come back in December or January of next year. And I'll do a kind of a recap here of how did 2024 really turn out for me? As always, you'll see anything I buy as I buy it in an unboxing and videos of it, whether it's a knife, a watch, a flashlight, whatever. I try to be completely open and share all the good stuff that I get. There you go. I'm going to stop rambling now. I'm going to say thank you for watching. And please comment 2024 down below if you've made it this far.